The show is about to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is Don't Fear Grit with Rob Taormina. Marketing strategies and advertising technologies to help you build a better business.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to everyone's favorite podcast, Don't Fear Grit. I'm your host, as always, Rob Taormina, and today we got a little treat. It's something motivational, and it's a quote. Don't let setbacks set you back. You probably heard it many, many times. It might be a quote on a poster or a meme that you've put on Facebook or a scripture. Maybe it's even in your email signature. But it's a profound statement that we need to pay attention a little bit more to, because everyone in life, regardless of levels of experience or success, are going to experience a setback. They're going to have this obstacle that they approach. Now, how they handle the obstacle is going to be really defined by how you understand that particular quote of don't let setbacks set you back. Because if you allow an obstacle to become an immovable object, now that's a thing that's preventing you from moving forward, and that's as good as it gets. But people who learn to overcome the obstacle, they figure out how to go through it, around it, or over it. They are overcomers. And that's the central theme to today's discussion, is we all need to do a much better job of becoming overcomers, because the reality of any situation that we're in is we're going to be faced with obstacles. We're going to be faced with these setbacks. We can't let them define us. They can't let us prevent us from moving forward. So what's the solution? Becoming a better overcomer. Now, you'll be surprised when we look at history, how many successful people that we all look at as being highly successful, these are all people that had obstacles, major setbacks, things that other people would look at and be like, you know what, I would understand why you never fill in the blank, achieve success as a comedian, achieve success as an actor, achieve success as a doctor, achieve success as an entrepreneur, right? We understand because of this obstacle. However, here's a list of people that didn't look at the obstacle as the end, but they simply became an overcomer. Check out this list of names, and then we'll get into the details of their examples. We have Oprah Winfrey, Albert Einstein, J.K. Rowling, Michael Jordan, Abraham Lincoln, Bethany Hamilton, Jim Carrey, Tyler Perry, Benjamin Franklin, Bill Gates. These are all people, I could go on and on, a list of people who had serious setbacks in their life, but didn't let those setbacks prevent them from moving forward. They figured out a way of becoming an overcomer, which then eventually led them to experience boatloads of success. So here's an example. Maybe you don't, so I'll fill you in. We know that Michael Jordan, for example, was someone who didn't make his high school basketball team, but then later on became arguably the best basketball player in the history of the NBA. We have Jim Carrey, everyone's favorite comedian, right? And he was someone at the age of 15 who dropped out of school just to try to help support his family. Setbacks, obstacles, challenges that other people in these situations, especially observing those situations, would be like, you know what? I understand why you haven't achieved this great success, why you haven't achieved and be able to accomplish your dream, because you had a setback, and it's an understandable one. Well, these people didn't look at setbacks as the end of their road, the end of their journey, the end of their story. They simply looked at, how am I going to overcome the moment? How am I going to get through the wall, go around the wall? Do I have to go over the wall? And then all of a sudden, it opened up this world of opportunity for them. That if they simply stopped in their tracks and allowed the obstacle to become this immovable object, then that was as good as it got for them. Think about your own life. Think about times in your own life where you were you approach this particular obstacle in life, whether it be personal with your family, whether it be professional as an entrepreneur or at your job, and these obstacles you felt like in that moment, there's no way of me getting past this. This is a challenge I cannot overcome. However, let's think about this. What if you did? What next? What would have happened? That's why I think what we need to figure out as a culture is, instead of letting these obstacles define who we are and what our next move or lack thereof is, we need to become more resilient as a culture and figure out how can we become overcomers so that we now have the ability to overcome all of these moments so that we can turn setback into opportunity. And we can turn opportunity into our success instead of allowing that setback to become our failure. We don't want that for ourselves. And it is possible for everyone to be able to approach those situations as an overcomer now. And I think then we're going to start seeing a lot more people with these incredible success stories. I want us to really hold on to that as a truth moving forward. Even for people who've already achieved great success in the past. It doesn't have to be just your past. You can have more success in the future if you don't allow the setbacks to limit you. And for those that have been trying so hard to get to that success, but they have all these setbacks, well, let's get creative. Let's become an overcomer and figure out maybe another way of getting through that challenge so that you can experience it to your success. Guys, I hope this inspired you because it definitely has been inspiring me, and I wanted to share this thought with you. Did you guys think it's sort of as profound as I'm thinking? I think there's something to it here, and I think together as a community, we can unlock something really, really special together. I'd love to hear from you guys. Listen, if you found value out of this, either yourself, listen to it again, because let it motivate you. Maybe you know someone in your life who needs to hear this particular message. Take this particular episode and share it with them and let it motivate them as well. Guys, as always, don't fear the process and don't fear grit. We'll see you next time. Take care.